Greetings, my relatives. Bonjour. Tensei. Anin. Tip 4. Expect challenges and to be challenged. In all of our work and play together, we are all still coexisting in dominant and still dominating colonial patriarchal systems. We need to recognize and resist when well-intentioned efforts at allyship are still hurting. Too many times, we, as Indigenous matriarchists, are left wounded and bleeding. Knowledge extractivism hurts. As Anya Thomas tells it, more often than not, state-led engagement strategies with Indigenous peoples have extractive under and overtones, in that they are not mutually reciprocal arrangements. Knowledge and practices that most align with Western ways of thinking are selectively extracted from the place, language, and people responsible for their generation, for their management and sharing. Containing, interpreting, and applying Indigenous knowledge in Western structures is a continuation of colonial practice and undermines the integrity and potency of the knowledge itself. And here is the print of the earlier blueberry pour I showed. And this one's called Mind. Working on my own feelings of being knowledge extracted in a recent experience. This was produced in 2022. So continuing on the theme of expecting challenges and to be challenged, trust is earned. I call trust the T word. Through meaningful relationships over multiple times, spaces, and places. Trust requires speaking and listening honestly, thoughtfully, and heartfully, and requires actually following through on all commitments made, verbal and written. Elders, grandmothers, knowledge holders, wisdom weavers feel respected when necessary rides, helpers, and protocols and payments are arranged in advance. That we are deeply listening to them, not multitasking, note-taking, texting, not casually commenting, interrupting, questioning, arguing, or white-splaining. When we are inviting participation in collaborative change-making ways, rather than tokenistic or advisory. When we are financially generous, transparent, and accountable. When challenges, inevitable challenges, or difficulties arise, we can notice. Our settler norms of communication and business as usual dominating. When lived intergenerational, collective, and ecological experiences of traumas are repeating, when we are cut off from our hearts, feelings, bodies, intuitions, voices, and ancestors, we know we are recolonizing or being recolonized, not decolonizing or indigenizing. We must always be attentive to what is arising that needs healing within all people and all systems.